Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are doing great. Today we are continuing with the WordPress. Yesterday we talked about Elementor, so today we are talking about something new. So first I have to start my control panel, the XAMPP control panel. Then I have to start both servers that I'm using. First is Apache, waiting until it will get green. Then starting the second one. Now it's great. I'm going to my browser. I will open a new tab. Here I will type local host / test site -admin. I have just to write it down fully, not just when I type the first L or for localhost and then checking one of those which is suggested for you. No, you have to just write it fully. Then after I entered, it will just took me to the login interface and click on login. Perfect. Now I'm on my dashboard. So today we want just to talk about two more plugins that we just got it. One of them is SpeedProd, SeedProd, SEED, Seed Prod, PROD. When you are just going to plugin and add new, here you can just write SeedProd, enter. It will show you this. You can just install it and then activate it. After that, you will get the program here. This one is, I can say, is way much better because after Elementor for sure, because this one can help you to create a specific page from the scratch. You can create a specific page from the scratch, up to you. So if we are just going to the templates here, I see there's many templates here, and then it being categorized, for example, coming soon, then maintains mode, 4.404 page, which is this is when there's an error, sale page, webinar, lead, squeeze, thank you, and log in. So if you are just looking at them, you see those who they have this PRO is mean that you have to pay for them to get it. So we don't want to get those. However, if even yesterday I told you, if you have a good job and you want to continue with this good job, you need those plugins because it helps you quite a lot. It just makes your life easier. So yeah, just go for it and try one of these. If not, just go to the page. And here you can just pick one of these, which are for free. For example, I'm just taking this one. I just want to create some sort of page from the scratch. So, well, let's go back because in the morning I just used this one and I save it as a template. So I can just go to another one. For example, this one. So I can just take a blank one. Now I can just start it from the scratch. So here I can choose one of these two or these templates, which is one column or two columns or three, as we see here. So I will pick these two columns. Then again, we can just use this drag and drop to add my detail here. So I'm just putting this heading here, then this text paragraph under it, and then I can just put an image here. For the image, I'm just clicking here to just grab the image that I want to show. Okay. Now insert it or select it. So if I want to change any of these, I'm just going on it. And after clicking, it will take me to the edit mode. I can just edit it here. For example, this is impact project. Then I'm coming here. We welcome all. Today we are taking some new logins like this. So I have this one. Now, if I want to just go back, I will just click here. I can just add any of these which are available in front of me, and I can create the things that I want. So again, if you want to make change, you are just selecting, and you can just go to advanced to do the extra touches like style, changing the size or anything else in any of these. Just go in advanced and you will have it. Also for the picture is the same way. You can just go to advanced and do the things that you want to do it. Or in templates, there's templates about the picture, that how to show and how it be. So indeed, element seed prod is one of the best, but keep in mind that majority of the things that we want to use is not for free. You have to pay for it. So simple like this. And also here you can just publish it or save it, because you cannot save it as a template, because when you are clicking here, it just asks you to pay, then you can use it fully. So yeah, that's why we just put it on today's class, because we don't want you to get stuck with something that you will say, okay, if everything is not available, so how can I learn from it? So yeah, we just have this one. Now I just showed you how it works. It's fine. I don't want to save it because I just already saved one in the morning. So you can just save it and it will just stay the same place. Exit without saving, leave. So this was our first plugin for today. And as you saw, it is one of the best. You can just use it whenever and wherever you want. And if you want to get it fully, it's not that expensive. I can say the Elementor is more expensive than Seed Pro. So yeah, just imagine like you can just get it full access with some extra plugins, which is those plugins that being designed by this those people who they developed Seed Pro product. They can just like take advantage of those as well. Meanwhile, you are just buying Seed Pro. So yeah, I suggest for now, don't think about buying anything, because it will just be wasting of your time, of your money. But whenever you got a job, or whenever you got some sort of experience that you can work as a freelancer, so straight go and buy one of these and work on it and use it, because it will help and it will make your life easier in the field of web designing. So let's go back here. And now we are taking another plugin, which is the form. For the form, let's go back to the dashboard. For the form, we just going to use certain type of form, which is called WP form. Again, how to get it? You are just going to add new. From add new, you are just coming here and write WP forms. Enter. WP forms. And you will get this WP form. There's many forms here, but the one that I used before and it was really good, it's this one. So if you want to try something else, you can just go for it, and it's not a big deal for you to just try another one and see how it works with you. So that's why I'm just sticking to this one, because as I told you, I have experience about it, and I know that it's one of the most famous and popular in WordPress.org and also in WordPress.com. Just imagine here is 4+ million active installations, and look at the other. There's nothing that much as this one. So this means that this WP forms is one of the best. That's why there's that much of user who they are using it. So yes, or we can just go to the form and add new form like this. And starting from taking the templates, or we can just go to the old template and then taking a blank one. It's up to you. Or you can do what? You can just go, for example, to the Seed Pro, and from here, for example, adding this one, edit page. And now using the Seed Pro and creating our form from here, how to just go down, you will see form here. So just drag and drop it there. Now you can just or select a blank form that we created before like this, or just select a form and create your form by your own. So it's all up to you. You can just use on one of these two that we just created before and we save it, which is like this, or you can just go and create the form by your own. Let's just create the form by ourselves from scratch. So we are clicking. Now we can just give a heading to our, or name to our form. Is gonna be and we will just name it like this. Then we will choose a blank one to create our own form. Click. And now from here, we see this, like some of them, which is in a, let's say, transparency mode, and those are bolded. Yeah, so the bolded one are those who we can just use it, and the other we have to pay for it because it's in pro mode. So let's just use this one. So the first one, I will just take the name, I will just click it, it will show it here. Then the second one, I can just drag and drop it It's all up to you. Then I can just add the option. Here it just shows me choose multiple choice that I can just edit it. How to edit it? I will just click on it. Then it will take me here. I will change the label to gender. Then from here, I can say this is male, this is female, and this is gonna be others. I can just use it this way. And then to just make it compulsory to be filled, I will just select this one that it means it's required because this one is required. There's this red star on it. After click this one, it's going to be also required without filling it. You cannot just skip. Then going here, now I can just use this drop down. Again, select it and go here. You can just name it level. So first one is going to be Rusty. Then we have expert. This one we don't need it, so we can just delete it like this. And then make it required as well. Now going back to fields, I can add something else. This is level, this is gender, and then I can just add, let's just add paragraph. Here we can just change the name to comment. So this one you don't need to be required because you are feeling free if you want to write anything or not. Then we can just add from the field anything else that we want to show. So now I can just say preview before preview because we are not using the form by itself. We just use it inside as a widget inside another plugin. So that's why we have to first save it. Then we will see it here. Now I can preview it and see how it look like. So it's gonna be something like this. Let's go back here and change this one. We want to add a picture, then a paragraph. Sorry, I don't want this one. Delete it. Yes, I will bring a paragraph. So for the picture, I will just take any of the pictures that I have, or I will just go here and select a new picture from the list. Let's just grab this one only. So we will just say select. Now I have this. Then under that, I can just print anything, for example, WFT, FP. So just go here and I will grab a text from here. So I will just grab this. Let's see. And go back here and Control V. Now I have this one. So it's perfect. Everything's fine. Yes. So I can just preview it again. It's going to be something like this. So because we didn't publish it, so still we cannot add anything. So this is how we can deal with a form, WP form, or just skip this one Let's go back here to the form. Go to the dashboard first. Then here from the form, I can just add new form this way. Then I can just take a blank one. And then I can just edit anything that I want. For example, first I will just put a number. Second, I will put the name. Third, I will put single line text. And then I can just put an email. I can just put drop down list. Whatever I want, I can just add it like this. If I want to change the place of any of these, what I'm doing, I'm just clicking and drag and drop it wherever you want. For example, I want to drop it here. This is the first, this is the second. I want to drop this one down there. Then, yeah, you can just do it this way. Then go and select any of them to add the information that you want. Just simple like this. And you can just make it required or not required, and then you can just give a detail. If give an expression in explanation. For example, I'm just saying, please write something. Okay. Okay. Now, if you are just previewing it, the form editor wasn't just, yeah, because we didn't save it. Yeah, I understand. So we cannot just preview it like this because we didn't save it. So we have to save it first. Then we can just preview it. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. So the explanation is just written under it. Please write something. So this is what I meant by adding this bit here in description. So for any of them, you can just write a small description just to explain what the person can do in this specific field. Okay. So yes, you can just use the form, WP form, as we just use it right now. And you can just use the WP form as well in Elementor as well. So if we are just going to use Elementor here, create a new page. Now I'm here. If I want to add a form, first I will add a section. Then I can just go to the menu, and from the menu, I have the form here. I will just drag and drop here. So as you see, I have the form. I can just make a new one, or I can just select one of the forms that I created before and use it as you see right now. Nice and easy. I can just use any form that I prefer, or I can just do it the way that you want. So it's up to you. It's one of the best way that you can just look at your website and create things accordingly. The only problem here is most of these are not free. You have to pay for this. And if you want to get it fully, you have to pay. So it's just like you are just showing a candy to a baby, and later on you will just take it from them. It's exactly the same way. Or you are just giving a candy to a baby, but you just wrap it with some plastic bag that they cannot reach it, but they are really trying to get it, but they have to pay for it. Then they can do to get it and to eat it. It's the same way here. Unfortunately, those plugins are amazing, are perfect, really good, but for our situation, in our case, we cannot just get it because we have to pay for it. As an example, if you are just going to Elementor and go check how much is it, it is sort of crazy prices. It's $1,000 if you want to get a full access, and this is really ridiculous. So that's why I'm quite pissed by this, but what to do? This is life. If you are earning money from it, you have to pay as well. So that's why if I were you, I will just pay for Seed Proud because it's cheaper. As you see, the full access is just for $240, even if it's in its full price is gonna be $600, not $1,000. So that's why I prefer this one. However, the Elementor is also one of the best. But if there's an alternative that I can use and it's just like doing most of the things for me, why not? I can just do it this way and make my life easier. So yes, this is enough. So inshallah, Sunday we will have an exam in this topic, WordPress. So this is enough for today. I want you to practice with Mom Sabnar, and I want you to just used to using it, because yeah, this is one of the best for creating a simple website, but you need to also know how to edit it by using the code. So yeah, inshallah, Sunday we will start new topic. So thank you for your participation, and I will leave you with Mom Sabnar. Wish you a great day, and bye-bye.